We've discussed the Four Seasons, we've discussed Tempesta di Mare, and the sixth concerto, the final concerto in the first part of Vivaldi's Opus 8, is called Il Piacere, pleasure, very simply. Given that, as I've previously said, seasons is to do with the course of life from birth to death, and then you have Tempesta, which is about man's trials in the face of nature. Piacere is difficult to say, but probably a bit of a sort of wagging finger from the Red Priest that enjoy life's pleasures, but don't enjoy them too much, possibly. In the 18th century, pleasure could really kind of, pleasure encompassed a whole range of pleasures, some good, some less so. It's interesting to think, given that the publication date, 1725, only sort of 4 or 5 years earlier, the first Hellfire Club in London was found, and that dealt with all sorts of pleasures, dodgy sexual practices, Satanism, so they must have been having a great time. Anyway, so, looking at the slow movement of Vivaldi's Piacere, it's quite an unusual texture. So you have the solo violin on the top in a sort of Siciliano melody, and then on the bottom you have the whole orchestra just playing in octaves, and the intervals which he uses are really quite strange and weird and wacky in places. Again, probably this is Vivaldi getting a bit moral with his audience. Anyway, that closes the first part of the Opus 8. The whole idea was that it was Vivaldi 8 as in Opus 8, but also there are 8 concertos, so you get the idea. So we added a couple of concertos on the end of the album, and there'll be a separate video to talk about those as well.